Hey, everybody. How is everybody tonight? Ooh, that was weird. Let's say hi to y'all. Gene Diggs History, first one in. Gary Garvine, Hometown History Hunter. What's up? Mark the Berg Hunter. How's it going? Hello. Keep digging metal detecting. And that's it so far. That's okay. We're a good crowd. Expressions of the outdoors. Here comes some more. Gene P. Came in a second time. JBP. How's it going? Anybody watching this in the future? How are you? Hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. Brought to you by Jersey Ray Diggs. I figured I'd go for a little spring ambiance behind me. Marty Vistrals, digging with Marty. Jim Steele. You found your first lock today, JVP? That's awesome. Mama Christine, metal detecting. How are you? So, being a little festive. Well, it's on this side. A little festive. But it's creating some glitchy stuff over here. So, how is everybody this evening? I hope everybody is well. Festive. Yeah, that's what I was going for because I just realized this weekend coming up is Easter. Already. Wasn't it just like Christmas last week? I don't know. Feels like it. It's been crazy winter. Hardly got any snow. We didn't get any snow till March. So tonight the bright light is hurting my eyeballs a little bit more than usual. So if anybody asks, no, I didn't imbibe before streaming. Crazy weather. That's right, Gene P. It has been crazy weather. Going star crazy, Gary. So, tell you about the weekend a little bit. Oh, first I'll do my mail call. So I got a mail call all the way from Wisconsin. Petty Disharoon, how are you? All right. So that's everything out of there. And I don't know if Park Red Pat's going to be here tonight, but he still hasn't sent me his address from last week. Guess I got to message him. Jersey Ray, I sent you a set for yourself to keep and one to give away. Good luck on your future endeavors and look forward to seeing what you find. Firefighter detecting. So, I like this everybody doing patches now. And these are Velcro patches, so it's even nicer. So we've got firefighter detecting. Really cool. So one for me, one for a future giveaway. Hey, DB. And Gene Diggs History is back. Nightmare. Catch you later. Got see, it's just acting up. Sticker, firefighter sticker, one for me, one for a future giveaway. And firefighter poker chip, one for me, one for a future giveaway. So that'll be a special giveaway. I hope you get a vehicle soon, Gary. So anyway, yeah. So this weekend was Come Out Swinging in Pennsylvania with Boyertown Historical Society. Corn Ranger, Tales Told in the Dark. Hello. I didn't find anything. I will tell you, the largest cowboy bullets I've ever dug, and they sounded like silver coins, so I had to dig them. That I did find. I didn't really detect much on Saturday anyway. I went out in the rain a little bit, and then I went back to the you know, tent area, and then kind of just hung out there. I think I went out a little bit in the afternoon after it stopped raining. Got really hot, and then I went over a couple different fields, and then Sunday it was kind of chilly, and then they did the seated hunt first, and then later on they had done the relays, which was pretty fun. And hey, firefighter, I just did your mail call, Andrew. Yeah, I get you on that, DB. Uh, the relays were fun. They had 5 of each target in there, and I don't remember how many teams there were. So you had to say what you were gonna dig, and then your teammate went next and said what they were gonna get. So there was silver. I think there was silver quarters, nickels, Civil War bullet, flat buttons, and wheat pennies, and Indian head pennies. Or I think they were supposed to be Indian head. They only had wheat, one or the other. So when I went, I said I would get the penny because I was using my AT Pro and it's an 81 every time, so it'd be easy for me. And went in and out. We didn't win, but it was Team Lynch, Drew Waholic, Naughty Dog Treasures, and our club member Tom. Yeah, the wind was nasty on Sunday. Mark the Berg made it out. We finally got to meet in person. Didn't detect together too much, but like I said, I didn't really do much detecting on Saturday anyway. I know Mark did some on Saturday, and he did some again on Sunday too. Him and Piper had just missed a seated hunt, so that was a bummer. Hey, Viento Samurai. So that was it. There were some pretty neat things found there. Digging when Deej came down, Kay's digging it came down, both came down uh, from Texas and Michigan. For the event, Deej found some pretty cool things. You'd have to go to her channel when she uploads the video to see what she found, or her Facebook page because I'm pretty sure she posted it. And Kay, I don't remember what Kay found, but I know it was probably as much as I did. So, on a natural hunt, like I said when I streamed about dig stock, you never guaranteed anything. I just didn't swing over anything. And hey, the asylum. And so that's what happens. I didn't swing that much. I didn't pick an area and stick with it. And I just didn't swing over anything good. And it happens, but I don't really go there for that. I mean, it's nice. I'm digging and hunting and detecting in dirt that I typically wouldn't be, so I'm okay with it. It was a good time, and oh, you're welcome, Mark. It was my pleasure. You know what I do with the silvers I find in seated hunts anyway? They end up on giveaways, so um, and forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, but like I said, I go there to have a good time. See old friends, meet new ones, see people I haven't seen or I don't get to see a lot outside of doing this. So it's nice. Even though I didn't really spend a whole lot of time with Mark, I would have liked to spend a little bit more. But when you're out there detecting, hey Victoria Ryan, um, you guys gotta follow her on Facebook. She finds some pretty cool stuff. Victoria Ryan. Um, she actually went out to Texas and helped Gypsy Jules with her event, which, from what I'm seeing, went very well. People were very happy. Yes, Gene Digs History. It's a social event, and I know I see sometimes. Yeah, you did an awesome job, Vic. Um, oh yeah, definitely, Mark. Um, I see a lot of times people complain about the cost of the events or whatever it is, and the bud files, they all cost different amounts. But you can spend just as much money going to like the boardwalk and or an amusement park and not see anybody and not spend any time with anybody and walk away with nothing but memories there too. So I look at it that I'm creating memories. If I find something cool, good, I'm happy. If I don't find anything cool, I'm happy still because I went to have a good time. I go with that mindset, and that's what I have. And you know, I think it was in at the fall come out swinging when Dave from PA Relic Hunter said, "You know what I like about you? You're always smiling." Well, I'm there to have a good time. So, uh, Lucky Duck Digger, hello, good to see you. So next week, that's right, Vic. I go there. I'm gonna have a good time. That's what I have. So next week I'll be traveling to Texas, just like Vic just did. Um, I'll be driving. Susan Toker, thank you for dropping by to say hi. I'll be driving out there. Um, because I'm pretty sure I can't fly anymore. Uh, when I came back from Texas last February, on the flight home, I always have a problem with my right ear, with the pressure changes and whatnot, chewing gum, yawning, all that stuff never really works on my right ear. And then when I was landing here in Newark, oh, definitely, maybe I'll swing by North Carolina on the way home, Vic. Um, when landing in Newark, I try to keep from having to have connecting flights because then that's more taking off and landing it. Um, I bet you did, Lucky Duck Digger. I seen the pictures and stuff, so I gotta watch Patrick's videos too. I know he took some. Um, I heard this loud whistle sound and a pop, and that was it. I didn't hear anything for like 3 or 4 days, and just when I was gonna call an ENT and make an appointment, I could hear again. But it was a lot of pain and not hearing out of it. So, and ever since then, now it seems like every time I yawn or swallow, it's you know the pressure popping my eardrum. So I don't want to fly anymore for that reason. I don't want to end up deaf in one ear. Hey, Treasure Charger. And so I'll be driving to Texas. So I don't know if there'll be a live stream next Wednesday because I'm not sure which day I'm going to leave. It's a 22 hour drive. So I'm not really sure yet. But if I'm able to stream Wednesday night, I'll try to let you all know ahead of time. And not like I did when I was driving down to North Carolina. That was pretty dicey. Hey, Pigeon Blood Ruby. Um, so that's about all I got. Oh yeah, well I'm going to Texas for the Garrett Memorial Hunt. Been wanting to do that for a very long time, and I'm finally gonna do it. And I can't wait. Looking forward to it. Even if I only go one time in my life, it'll be worth it. So I'm excited. Oh, it was very dicey, Gene. Very dicey. I will say hi to Digger Dawn. Just for you, Susan Toker. So I'm throwing buy me a coffee in the. I'm gonna pin it. I think it's pretty cool that they made this app. Buy me a coffee. I don't know if you said anything on Facebook, Vic. It's just blank. Hey, B. Higgles. What's up, Brian? So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Should be fun. Oh, lucky 7 dice. Okay. Coffee. Yeah, I say coffee. And Slash is a dog. And my middle name is Dawn. I've never been on a small jet. Well, yeah, actually, I have when I lived in California. Took a little commuter train, 50-seater, island jumper. But on the big plane, it wasn't too bad going out there. But coming back, I must have been on a bigger one, maybe. I don't know. But I always make sure my seat's nowhere near the engines. I'm glad I'm making you laugh, Gene. The wog. Yeah, when I lived in Florida, I used to always say, Rachel, Rachel, say coffee. Like, coffee. Rachel, say dog. Dog. I got a trip out of it. Mandy's Candy. How's it going? So, I think that's it. So we can end it now. What time is it? It's only 7:47. You mean I got to come up with more stuff to talk about? I don't know. Y'all could come up with ideas if you want. What do you want to talk about? Nah, that's Boston. You got to park the car. Yeah, we park. Hey, Alice Wonderland. Yeah, no, we yeah. Jean's gonna do this all night. I know she is. Yeah, we don't talk like that. I don't got an accent. You guys got accents. So, what subjects would you like to discuss tonight? Because this whole stream ain't just about me. This is me and you guys. And you know, you've sat with friends before. Roof, not roof. Yeah. Well, that's true. Susan. Firefighter detecting wants to know what everyone uses for a detector. And Vienta wants to know where to find treasure. Hey, Mud SWAT. No, but I can hear it when I read it. You want to share your latest find? We could do that. I don't usually do show and tell because I try to keep us, us different here than other streams, but we could definitely do show and tell. I'm not real well versed in horse stirrups. I know what they look like, but I can't tell you the age. Um, Mike Hollowell is pretty good at that. Um, yeah, I got a little Jersey accent. I got an actual Jersey accent with a little Pennsylvania mixed into it because I don't say water, I say water. So there's my email down there if you want to throw your latest find up, and I will share it. So firefighter detecting wants to know what everyone uses. I use MindLab Equinox 800. Now that they have 900, I almost said that. And an AT Pro, Garrett AT Pro. Gary has a question. Oh, I got to go back to the comments over here in case I missed Facebook comments. Vic uses a AT Gold and a Knox 900. Where's Gary's question? Here we go. Detecting a 1700s permission next Tuesday. What? That was a saw stone mill. Also, 2 houses and a barn. Where would you start at? That's a good question, Gary. Yeah, we do, Mud SWAT. Gene Diggs History uses D2. Coin Ranger uses CTX. Mark uses the Legend. Susan Toker in the Nox 800. But it's in the hospital. Uh-oh. Did you drown it? Yeah. I got to watch that video, Lucky Duck. But Mudswat had a White's MXT, but it died last year. It lasted 17, 18 years. Alice Wonderland uses Vanquish for 40 and then got a Simplex for water. Oh, the battery died. Oh, that sucks. But I hope they're fixing it for you for nothing. That would be the smart thing to do. Vanquish for 40, Ace 400. Nice machines, all of them nice machines. So, Gary, I would start. First, I would locate where the houses were at. If you don't know, I would try to locate where the houses are at in the barn. If they're not on old maps, swing around for a while till you hit an iron patch, and follow that iron patch. If it's like a straight line or something, that might help you identify where the barn was at. I would dig the nails if it's 1700, see if you find some square or rose head. And if you can locate where the houses were at, they hung their clothes up to dry and was never in the front yard. So try to use your imagination on that if you don't know where the roads were at, because the home, the front of the home would basically have been facing in that direction. I would go behind where the house was. I would go where the walkways were. If there's big old trees there, I would go underneath the big old trees. They would have sat there in the summer for shade, that kind of stuff. I mean, I could drive you there, Gary. I'm off Sunday. Well, that's Easter. I'm off Monday, too. Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, Treasure Charger, I'm going to check my email. Hey, the other side of the boat. And make sure I didn't miss anything. And let's share some stuff here. Make sure. Did you say you next is a CTX 3030, Vic? What metal detector would you take with you if you could go to the moon? Oh, that's a good question. Well, if we're going to the moon, you're going to want something kind of heavy. And from what I understand, the CTX is pretty heavy. All right. So, Treasure Charger shared this. I'm going to share it now. Yeah. Sorry, I like to do sound effects for some reason. All right. I'm going to have to cover the chat so I can't see you all. So, is this a bookmark? If any of you in the chat have an idea. Oh, they're still standing? All right, so hey, Jima. Oh, can't move my mouse for some. Come on, you stupid thing. It's like, okay. Let's see. Sorry you have to go too, Jima, but thanks for popping in. So is this a bookmark? Huh. I probably would. I don't know. It kind of almost looks like a letter opener. Like this part here. It's 4 inches long. Victoria Ryan said it looks like a bookmarker. Mudspot said tie clip. Spoon handle. No, I don't think it's a spoon handle because of this. I think it's like it's 4 inches long. Okay. It's got a really nifty design on it. Look at that design on there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me make this Full screen. There we go. Bring it up a little bit. Isn't that pretty nice? It's got a. I'm not even sure what that is. A knight on a horse. It almost looks like a woman. The top tang wraps around a leather strap. DB says the design is interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. It could be a bookmark. I mean, because the end of it here kind of makes me think it is. Victoria Ryan says, awesome, fine for sure. Yeah, I know a letter opener would be, but I don't know. It's pretty interesting, whatever it is. Sorry I couldn't answer you, 'cause I'm not sure. Let's see if anybody else sent anything. Oh, Mark did. Mark's best find from the event. Hold on. Mark's best finds from Come Out Swinging. Could be a money clip firefighter. It's all treasure if you find it. There's my treasure right there. Thank you, Mark. That's real sweet. Leather horse tack, but what would the other end be for, though? Pigeon blood. So I'm gonna have to make this my screensaver right here. Hey, Mike, great finds. Let me collar clip on a shirt, but it's 4 inches long. Watch this. Not this one. Yeah, I'll do this one. Watch. We'll have a little fun here. And then we'll see if there we go. Here's my background. It was a lady's pin with a horse on it at the same site, Pigeon Blood. Here, I'm going to share it again to see if maybe Mike knows. Great finds. Oh, hang on. All right, so I'm going to show this one more time, and then we'll show Patty Disharoons. So if you have an idea, Mike, it's about 4 inches long. Hey, Ed. Hashtag Team PG5. You're not the only one, Mark. I need a haircut, too. What do you think, Mike? Great finds. Whatever it is, it's very cool. Stop the screen. I don't want to give everybody's email addresses out. I thought so, too, Mike. All right, so let's move on to, ooh, Patty. Silver ring and a tungsten carbide King Will ring. Then the bling ring with the word famous on it. Oh, and she also sent my recent favorite one. The bottom tang, keep your eye out for horse for that. Thanks, Alice. There's not many people I let kiss me on the cheek, but I let Mark. All right, here we go. This is Patty Disharoon. So we got Ladybug, Tungsten Ring, Cypress Wood Car Wash Token. Very interesting discussion. That almost looks like that should be hollow in a keyhole, don't it? Famous. Nice rings, Patty. I guess they weren't too famous because they lost their ring. Real nice. I think this is a suspender. Of course, Ed. You're my brother too. And Boy Scouts. Neckerchief slide. That was always fun to find. Good finds there, Patty. Gonna go to the next one. Eh, hang on. This is nice. Victoria Run. Oh wow, Vic, this is cool. These are Vic's finds from today. Look at that. That's cool. So it's supposed to be like the Titanic or something. Make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat because it's like my. You know what it is? I can see my mouse over on this screen here, on my other screen, and I think it's on the same screen. That's cool. Is that lead? Tootsie Toy, number 5, Titanic. Yep. Ooh. Is it a dime or quarter? It's a dime. Nice. That thing's got really nice detail. Let's see the front of it again. Yep, you can see Liberty right there. Really nice detail. That's a really nice barber. Vic. Hey, Nathan. That's a really nice barber, Vic. We're doing show and tell. Who we on now? B. Higgles. Nice. I'm just doing it this way so in case somebody doesn't want their email address shared. Button from, what'd you say that was, Digstock? Oh, best silver plated. Nice. Nice, Brian. Look at it sitting all there all pretty. That's some great dirt there to dig into. Hey, Yowzer. Iffy signals. Who am I missing? Oh, see, I keep doing that. I keep thinking, hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. All right, so let's see. I think we just got another email. That's a really nice button. Ooh, we got lots. Oh, Pigeon Blood Ruby wanted to see this from Treasure Charger. So let's share this one. Boom. Victoria says she loves that button, Brian. Nathan Babb said thanks to everyone who supported Come Out Swinging. That's pretty cool there, Treasure Charger. Ryan said, thank you. Juice is here. Hey, brother. Yeah, it's a nice pen. Is that enamel? Looks like enamel. Enamel or paint. It's pretty cool. See where the pin was right there. Hey, Mr. Diggs. Always glad for cat. Glad for clad. Let's see. Anything else? Nope. Nope. Nothing else. No more emails. We'll save that for later. Hey, David Alphacetti Art. How are you tonight? All right, throw another question in the chat. That was fun. A little show and tell. I couldn't see if everybody answered the moon question, but I definitely would take like a CTX 3030. Hey, Mr. Gorn. Buongiorno. Looter 8. Hey, JP. So I'll throw another question in the chat. Let's keep it. Victoria said, yep, CTX for sure, because it weighs heavy. I lifted one. I was like, oof. I'll never think my AT Pro was heavy again after lifting that up. So what else can we talk about? We usually cover food. We don't have to cover food tonight. Hey, Stacia R. I got a question for you. If you could make your own detector, what would be the first feature you put on it? The design kind of looks like mid-century pigeon blood, I think. Elsa, how is everyone getting through all these storms? A coil. Pigeon blood's a ground balance. Victoria Ryan says X-ray vision. Hey, Mike. M.A. Lyman. 24. Gene did history, says belt clip. Mark has a question. Is it soda or pop? I just make it simple, say it's soda pop. Marty says a beer holder. Patty says I would put a good bright light to do night hunts. All right, now we got the, hey, Alicia. Depth sensitive adjustment. Yeah, because you don't want to dig to China. All right, so Alice says pop. Nathan says soda. Mike said what I said, soda pop. Marty said, Mark, it's pop. Victoria, Vic says soda. Juice said he wanted action camera built into his if he designed one. Mark said I started calling it soda pop recently. Before it was always pop. Bear spray for Karen. Gene says soda here, pop back home. Expression Outdoors says ground penetrating radar. Alicia says it's all Coke here. Well, I think I'm out of Coke. All right, Nathan, I'll get it right now. Nathan sent an email, so we're gonna go here and get it. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's share that. This is his only come out swinging find. Religious medallion. What does it say down there? It says something right there. That's pretty cool. Juice is an iced tea man. Oh, I keep thinking I have the mouse over here. Juice don't drink soda. I do. Is it gold, Nathan? No, I don't think it's gold, though. Alice. Wonderland, I don't think so. This dark color here would... This dark color right here, this would say no. It's not gold. I'm sorry, I'm over here reading your chat. Okay. Ed sent an email. That's really cool, Nathan. I think you showed me that, right? Because somebody else found a medallion too. Y'all, it's gonna make me blush. Very special treasures of mine from Ed. Flash in your pan. That's when I drove out to Ohio Labor Day weekend. Nathan thinks it's pewter. It's me and B3 Relic Recovery, Chris. And that's Team PG5 all together. That's Ohio Metal Maven. Nailed it detecting. Flash in your pan, Jersey Ray Diggs, and B3 Relic Recovery. That's a great picture. Thanks for sharing that, Ed. Everybody says, oh. Oh, you found it after I left. Yeah, I left pretty early Sunday. I just, like 1 o'clock hit, and I was like, everybody says, awesome. Pics. Nice pics. Smiley face from Ed. Yeah, suddenly I was just like overrun with exhaustion, and I was just like, I gotta go home. I don't know why I was so tired. It's not like I did a whole lot, but I don't know. I was just exhausted for some reason. So I left pretty early. Definitely a lot earlier than I wanted to. I wanted to get out and detect some more, but it's all right. Oh. All you can see is our feet. Let me change that. That's weird. Try it again. There we go. That one worked better. There you go. There's Team PG5. All right. Gotta stop playing with this. It was only fun. Oh, when you finally got to detect? I know a lot of people cut out really early. Some cut out earlier than me, some cut out later. It was a busy weekend for you guys. I gotta say, it was an awesome event as usual. You missed the beginning when I was talking about the event and what I personally look for in an event. Because I didn't find anything, but as you know, because I know you saw me around the registration area, like most of Saturday and most of Sunday. I didn't really get out swinging all that much. I think I spent maybe 2.5 hours the whole weekend detecting. Um, and so me not finding anything was totally on me. I can't blame an event for something I didn't do. And there were some pretty cool things found, and it's a lot of ground to cover. And um, but I think in general everybody had a good time. I know I did. I enjoy the come out singing event because I like the bigger ones, but social anxiety sometimes is not fun with that. Even though I mentally prepare myself for it, but the come out swinging event's a lot smaller, and that's good too. And you know, when you go to these events multiple times, you get to know the event organizers as well. And most of you guys have, hey, Tracy. Tracy said, great time. It was. Star Trek or Star Wars? Star Wars. Mark left early to get Piper home on time. Still got her late. Yeah, I was sad he had to go, but you will, Patty. Star Trek. I grew up watching both. I'm just a bigger Star Wars fan. I can't access the picture on this because it's on my phone, but I do have a picture of me with one of the ships from Star Trek. Vic says Star Wars. Ed says Twilight Zone or Outer Limits. You got to, Juice. Oh, so that makes me feel special. Like I was saying, most of you in my chat have met uh, Nathan and Robert and Corey, and I know I'm missing one, right? Because I've had them each on here. Twilight Zone, and I go there. Like I said, I go to an event with the thought of having fun. I didn't find much on the seated, and that's okay too. Um, I just didn't swing over to stuff. And I saw it, Mike. Did anyone that come out swing and say hello to Digging with Squeak? Yeah, pretty much everybody there said hello to Digging with Squeak. Both Bill and Squeak. Um, like I said, I go there to socialize. Because most of us are surrounded by family members and other friends who don't get what we do, have no interest in doing what we do. And although they want to be supportive and say, oh, like, hey, do you want to see this thing I found? And they're like, sure. And they're like, oh, yeah, this is nice. You know, like when I show my family the American Revolutionary War button, you know, this little button here, it's not that big a deal, but it's actually a pretty rare button. And you know, to see everybody else get excited about it who understand what we do, it's cool. When um but when you know you tell your friends or you know family members or whatever, and they know you detect or you relic hunt or you beach hunt or whatever it is, and they go, you know, oh yeah, that's nice. And what is it? Oh, it's a button. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, here you go. Oh no, it's special. Okay, yeah, you know. But when you show a fellow detectorist, they're like, oh my god, I can't. Where did you find this? How deep was it? Da 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 da. You know, and so it's nice to do that. And like that's like him in the gold rush days. First day out with a good machine for the money. Yeah, he found a really cool button. It's pretty much a social event and not a prospecting weekend. Yeah, you hang out. Yeah, you hang out with like-minded people. You meet new friends. You see old friends. Not old. You know, like but okay. You know, somebody has to. He heard the word friend and he has to come say hello. So you meet old friends and hang out with new friends, and you know, and then you do the treasure stuff on the side. You know, because you're all gonna go out there and do it anyway. It's like looking at grandpa's vacation pictures. Exactly. You know, I found some pretty cool stuff over the years, and I would show like my family members, and like I said, or my friend, and they'd be like, you know, my bestie came detecting with me once, and she was like, yeah, it's cool, but I don't think she really wants to do it again. She did like shark tooth hunting, um, but yeah, you know, they just look at your stuff like, yeah, this is what did you get the dirt off, or you know, whatever. I would find silver coins and I'll be like, oh yeah, it's a dime. I'm like, no, it's like a 200-year-old dime. Oh yeah, that's cool. Is it worth anything? You know, that's all they're worried about. You know, so yeah, unless it's gold, most friends have no interest. Am I going to deal to the ECRDA? Probably not. Um, I'll be at the next deep search one though. I don't know about that weekend yet. Ah, thanks, Mike. Drew was pretty impressed with it too. Drew was like, "Oh my god, this is like, you know what this button is worth?" And I was like, "Nah, I never thought about it. I just knew it was special compared to all the other buttons I found. It's not a GW, but yeah, the same here. It's all about the friends and being new ones and fellowship and stories. Exactly. It's mostly hanging out and you swing a detector here and there where people speak your language. Exactly, Lucky Duck. Exactly, Ed. Yeah, and they come out swinging. It's for a good cause, exactly. And you know, like my club puts on hunts, and they donate to things with the money from it. It's a nonprofit. Yeah, Juice. He likes to make himself seen. Hey, DNL. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Look at that, Slash. Everybody's saying hi to you. You're over there drinking water now. Yeah, well, that's the younger set. Hey, PA Relic Hunters. Hope you found treasures on Monday. The finds and the gold are only a bonus. Exactly. When you're out on one of these events, anything I would have found would have been a bonus. I know, Tracy. That's true. I was just saying that earlier. I said I spent most of my time not swinging. I did at a dig stock. Not really Friday so much, but Saturday I did. But yeah, and coming out swinging. I did go out Saturday morning, and then I got the field too, and I had to go back to the registration. And then since I was there, I was like, I'll just hang out here until lunch gets there. Um, then after lunch, it was still raining. I don't remember what I did. I think I was still just hanging out. People were coming off the field. And then Saturday afternoon, I did detect some more field 2 and field 4 with Mike. Ran into Mike back in field 4. And then, all right, what are you chewing on? Take your toy over there. Um, didn't really find much. And then Sunday, I didn't really do too much. I have a 4-minute video up of my first finds hunting our 1870 homestead. All are invited to watch. We definitely will. And, oh, we got some more. We got some more show and tell. So busy. Ooh, Brian. Share the screen. This is B. Higgles. That's nice. I forgot what the... I need to catch up on my chat here. Oh, yeah, I saw the picture. I know I saw it before, Tracy. Did you put it on ID Me? All right, Vic, I'll call you later. Awesome, Alicia. Spread it out. Well, we could say subscribe now. So, yeah, sub each other. Check a video out. Hit a like. Make it stick. Volunteers say, hang out, save the fee. I was actually going to just come out Sunday. All right, Juice. Good night. Good night, Vic. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. All right, Tracy. Thanks for popping in. Ciao for now. Zoom up on the rings. Boom. Some nice there rings there, Brian. How many got here? 5, 10, 15, 16 rings. Well, we can zoom in even more. I don't know how big you want these rings. Let's go to his other picture. Forget what he said for the past year, I think. There we go. What did you say on the email here, Brian? Nice expressions. I'll check it out later. Oh, okay. These are all his precious metals. Very nice. Some rings in the back here. You've been killing it, Brian. That's probably why I don't have that many followers and you got a ton. I don't find none of this. No, I do. I haven't in a while. Not rings. I don't really find rings. Let's look at this top row of rings. Very cool. Good job there, buddy. Ryan found a great ring in the top lot of Flash Bash 2022. Ryan says, thank you. And we got one more. Let me stop the screen. This is from Firefighting Metal Detecting. Oh, very nice. Let me read it. 1965 British coin find. Enjoying your freedoms, a veteran gave them to you. All right, let's share this. Look at that. So 1965. Elizabeth II. Very nice. That's when she was still a young girl. Ryan's YouTube name is B. Higgles. I gotta sneeze. Sorry, I didn't mean to be quiet here for a minute. Trying to make the need to sneeze go away. Well, thank you all for sharing your finds. That was cool. Now B. Higgles is here. If you want to check out Brian, there's his channel right there. Yeah. Eventually, I guess people will start going to Facebook because, believe it or not a lot of people YouTube or, have a YouTube channel so that they could chat. You're welcome, Brian. Yes, Treasure Charger. Monday Digs. So there's hashtag I Dig Fridays. Main Saturday Digs. Probably saying it wrong. And then there's premieres on Sunday. And then there's premieres on Monday. And they're back-to-back premieres. I think it's Digging Sundays. And when I'm not looking at it, I can't remember. they're all groups of channels that back to back premiere. So it's kind of like trick or treating for treasure seekers. You just go from one premiere to the next. And this way too, you help out each other. You help out channels if you're part of the group. So it's a good way to spend the evening. You don't have to go to every single premiere. It's nice if you do. Some people do. But if you got something to do and you only get to two, that's cool too. And then, try to watch the others if you can. What time does it start on Monday? Trying to remember. Yeah, there's no worries about that expressions. I'll be lucky to get a video out this week. I think it starts at 7 p.m. Most of them start at 7. I think Sundays start at 6 or 6:30. Hey, Rusty Fines. Thanks for joining in. So let's do one more Q&A. Unless you've sent more. Nope. Let's do another one more question in the chat for us all to answer. Hey, Richie. Yeah. It's 8:30. Who's going to have the first question for us all to answer? Oh, I don't know. Last year, a large cent made. I don't even know. Wait, I want to say 1863 or 1864. Isn't that the first year the Indian head penny, the fatty, the Indian head cent took place? That could be wrong. Have I found gold? No, I have not found gold. What's my oldest coin? Oh, 1859 is the first year Indian head. Okay. I knew it was somewhere around there. My oldest coin, either one of the reals or I have a counterfeit Japanese coin from the Dutch East India trade. It's like this oblong thing. They used to counterfeit them back then in the 1700s. I think they made them all the way up to the 1800s, early 1800s, while the Dutch East India trade was still in existence. And they were typically made of silver or gold. And I don't know which one this would have been coated with. What I found was the copper core. Nice mud swat. Oldest coin found or oldest coin owned? That was the oldest coin I found. How long has everyone been detecting? I've been detecting 10, 12 years, somewhere around there. The oldest coin you own is 1200 AD. Hey, AZ Treasure Hunting Duo. I don't know if you came in early and I missed you, but hello. Thank you for coming. Coin I found my oldest a couple weeks ago, 1813 large cent. Very nice. Richie's been detected in 11 years. Patty's oldest was an 1892 barber dime. AZ Treasure Hunting Duo over 2 years. Rusty Finds almost a year for him. Very cool, Mudswat. Patty's been detected 2.5 years. So let's each name the just one of our favorite finds. Vinaigrette box. Very cool, Mr. Diggs. So my favorite Lucky Duck Digger's almost been 2 years. My favorite of my finds is oops, I don't want to miss all these. Is my complete shoe buckle. Patty's favorite was a 1966 high school class ring. That's your oldest coin, treasure charger. Firefighter skeleton key stamped with a 3. Very cool expressions. Still counts that you've been doing it from the 80s. Madison, Maine, 1860 Abraham Lincoln campaign token. That's awesome, Richie. Mark the Berg, GW button. Alice's is her metal battleship. LL's is the IHP, that's her avatar. Thinks it's an error coin. AZ, skinny 10-carat ring with 3 tiny diamonds. Aw, Pigeon Blood found a beagle and took him home. Hey, Nicole, hashtag Team PG5 for life. You see what my background is? Let me go like this. Whee! I had 2 different backgrounds today. This is my other one. Let me get to it. Yeah, this is my other one. These are my 2 backgrounds tonight. And we'll go back to spring. Springtime. There we go. Looks like the sky from The Good Place. Let's see. Mud Swat favorite find was a 24K gold ring. Huge ring, weighed 17.6 grams. Ah, sadly, you had to sell it. That sucks. Mr. Diggs, 1860 Lincoln Hamlin campaign token, likely worn by Lincoln himself. Man, that would be awesome. Alicia, 11 months. Lucky Duck, NISA National Guard button on a Civil War era road in North Carolina. Very cool. Vehicles. Oldest is a silver 1891 seated dime. Oldest token 1874 Louis Kutzman, good for 1 loaf of bread. Oldest coin 1734 to 86 China coin. Favorite find is a 1950 time capsule. Very cool. The ring is my avatar. One of my faves is L Company 3rd Cavalry 25-cent exchange token. Very cool, Marty. What a rusty find. Button from the 60th Regiment of Foot I found at the beach. Americans that were fighting for the British in the Revolutionary War. Very cool. I own a Roman coin from the 2nd century AD. The oldest I found was a 50-something nickel. I never was able to get a clear year. Yeah, good luck on that. Them buffalo nickels are hard. The dates seem to wear on them. Rev War 64th Foot Regiment button. Very nice, Gene Diggs. Love the backgrounds. Shenanigans. My favorite might be my 2-piece eagle button, but my standing limb recorder is really high up there too. Nice. Mr. Diggs, 38 years detecting. Madison Man has a question. How does that terraplane hubcap rate? It's pretty high up there. It's probably in my top 10. I would never have thought that I would put a hubcap in up there. You remember I wasn't exactly thrilled when I first got it out of the creek, the river. I was really going for it because it was so deep. But once realizing, when we looked it up and realized that it was a very rare car, it was only made for like, I think a total of 8 years, but 6 years with the terraplane. Yeah, they put it up there. And to think we all found those on the ground. Amazing. Except for Pigeon Blood. Found a Weinerheimer too. Didn't find that one in the ground. AZ, the oldest coin, 1907 IHP. Those are my favorite. No fancy finds for this guy yet. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just your favorite. Isn't it incredible? I love metal detecting. Yeah. No one has mentioned the zinc penny yet. That's because when you find them, they're half ate up. You could drop them yesterday and they start disintegrating right away. Lucky Luke, thank you for joining us. Very cool, Marty. Yeah, JP, stick with it. You will find awesome things. But see, awesomeness, really cool. These are all subjective. what one person thinks is awesome, another person thinks it's okay. you know, that's great. Like we're all subjective. We have our own opinions of like what's really cool and what's not. So what should matter to you, JP, is what you find is cool, not whether or not we think it's cool. But 99.9% of us will think it's cool. So, but yeah. Night, Stacia. I just finished mine today. Very cool, Mudswat. I have my I don't know why my grandmother had it. She wasn't diabetic, but I have the whole setup too for needle and syringe and everything in a little box from like the 40s. Yeah, wheat pennies are a good indicator of silver. And if you're in a spot that's been hunted by other people, um, just because there's wheat pennies there and you're not finding silver doesn't mean it isn't there, because silver dimes tend to ring up just like the pennies on an AT Pro. They're in the 80, 81, 82, and that's where a penny is. Penny is always 81 exactly, but if it's sitting funny, it could jump a little. Yeah, I don't mind finding the beaver tails. It's the push tabs I don't like. Very cool expressions. Deteriorated zinc in a dig stock 5. I don't think I even. Oh no, I did find. I found a copper memorial and a wheat, and I think an Indian. Way behind on the chat. Don't know what I'm missing there. My mother had an old glass syringe she would boil to sterilize twice a day to give my sister insulin shots. 60s. Yeah, this one's definitely the one I have. I don't know where it is right now. It's definitely from like 40s, maybe earlier. Um, my grandparents were born in 1906 and 1908. Well, my dad's parents. Rusty Finds. What's your other favorite hobby? I missed it. Love finding anything. I'm a dork. I feel accomplished when I dig a bottle cap. It's all about the hunt. Incredible. That's right, Brian. That's another thing I'll say about organized hunts. Be surprised how many seasoned detectorists leave open holes and trash in them. Yeah, 80 equals junk. Yep. I think the zinc putty is coming around 79.80. I'm finding lots of Wheaties, but no silver yet in there. Yeah, I'm grinding. But I know there is a IHP over there calling my name. Oh, yeah, there's definitely something old there. Pull tabs, yeah, they're about like 38, 40, 42, depending on the size and if it's whole. Like sometimes 43. LL had 1800s grandparents. Very cool. I remember my great grandmother. Oh, she was born. Um, geez, no, she died when I was 4, and she was like 90. So she was born in like 1880, something like that. I have her, or I had her until Hurricane Sandy, her high school diploma, and that was from like 1888 or 89. I don't even know. It was somewhere around there, 1890. Sorry. All right, Gene. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. We'll probably be ending this crap shot of a show tonight since I didn't feel like talking much. What did B. Higgle say and I missed it? Oh, yeah. I have videos where that's all I find is crap. I think somebody thought it was funny when I was saying it was just a little crap. Oh, very cool, Andrew. Charles, you too, home. Most historic place I've ever detected at. I was part of a group that is now dissolved, and we were able to detect on the Monmouth battlefield site, and also I detect. I have a national historic area as a permission. So, and that goes the main building. Well, it was. I'm trying to remember what year it was. Around 1900, I guess, when Marconi started building his telegraph stuff over there. I used to make them in the 70s. Found an Indian next to your car. Let's see what else we got going here. Did crap make crap art? Hey, I wore your shirt again, Richie. I took you with me to come out swinging. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was. It was it was, Mike. Both spots were pretty historical. It's just sad that the spot where we found the bullets is being, you know, made into as little suburbs. Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, sorry. Oh, I knew that was coming. Getty campaign spot. Yep. All right. Two good things there to talk about, and then we'll get off. One, yeah, it's a little intimidating to go knock on a door of somebody's home that you don't know. And the best way to do that is to just do it. Just go up there, knock on the door, not knock real hard that you sound like the police. Knock on the door, step back, let them open it, and they'll say, ah, and you'll say, hi, my name is Loretta, and I metal detect for a hobby. And I happen to pass your home all the time, and I just love old homes. Whatever your spiel is, just start talking. Now, the first thing they're gonna say to you is no, probably before you even start talking. Because think about it, when the little Verizon guys come knocking at your door, whomever knocks at your door, and you open it up, and they're like, "Hi, my name is Joe," and you're like, "No, I'm not interested." It's auto response. You gotta get past that auto response first. Oh, how do you know you're not interested? I haven't even told you yet. I'm not selling you anything. Blah blah blah. Whatever you got to do to get past that little first hurdle, just be yourself, because they're gonna tell you yes if they like you. So just be yourself. If you want to bring a few relics or coins with you, and this is what I typically find, anything I find, I will show you. If you want to see everything, if you want to keep one piece or all of it, it's all yours. I'll make you a nice little display box, blah, blah, blah. So it's just like pulling a band-aid. Just go do it. Next one. People are mean. They always say no. Young people tend to um, young people tend to. And then You get some that are just, you should be able to tell when they open the door. But get past that first no. The first no is auto response. You say it, I say it. It's an automatic response when somebody calls you or knocks on your door that you don't know. It's auto response. Boom. No, not interested. Thank you. You know, get past that. Make them like you. Smile. Don't go there after digging and you're all coated in mud and dirt and grime. Go on, a day that you're on your way home from work or whatever. Um, then once you get the yes, hey, practical Ken, sweet digs. Um, go, you know, say, hey, normally I detect on Sundays. Would it be okay if I stop by on that day? Would you like to be home when I'm here? Or, you know, just do what comes natural to you. But the courage part is just rip that band-aid off, knock on a door. What's the worst they're going to do? They're going to tell you no. That's the worst they're going to do. They're not going to call you names. They're not going to run after you with a pitchfork or an axe or anything like that. They're just going to say no. And, if you say, well, can I just, tell you about my hobby, blah, 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 whatever it is, to get past that no. You're going to have to judge it for yourself. And get them, hey, this is my hobby. I do it for fun. I also, like love to find old things and blah, blah, blah. Just get past that first no. People are always going to tell you no the first time. Very rarely will they tell you yes right away. Sometimes you have to worry when they say yes before you even open the door. Yes, sure, go dig. They're not going to do that, but just rip the band-aid off, knock on the door, be yourself. If you want, write out something and practice it a little bit, but be you. Because in order to get them to say yes to you, they have to like you. We never tell people yes to things if we don't like them. You know? We love you too, Alice Wonderland. Just Nighthawk in the White House, nobody will notice. Yeah, don't let that one time being told no, even if they're rude, don't let that stop you. In sales, it's three no's and go. So that's why salespeople ask you three times. Good salespeople. I don't mean good that they're selling everything. I just mean they know when to stop. Three no's and go. Third no is a definite no. Awesome, Mike. That's one way to go about it. Harmless. She probably did, Mike. She probably did. Yeah, have pics on your phone. If you have a Riker box, bring it with you. Aw, Patty. A new great nephew. Congratulations. Yeah, sweet digs. Like I said, you're not going to build the courage. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to build up the courage. The only way you're going to be able to do it is, don't go to the most, this is another one too. Don't go to the most desirable property that you would love to detect. Don't go to that one first. Go to one you'd like to detect. I would love to do this house over here. But that field over there, that's my dream. Just go to this one here. The one that if you don't get it, you're okay with not getting it. Not the one you got your hopes pinned on. Go to the one that it's okay if you don't get a permission there. Get your feet wet. But the only way to do it is rip that band-aid. Just go knock on the door. Hey, digologist. Graveyard prospecting. If you get past the dog, you got a chance. Yeah, offer to barter. That's another one too. Especially if they're elderly. You don't want them too elderly because I have two permissions I no longer have because both of them were in their 80s and they're no longer with us. But yeah, you could say, hey, I'll trim your hedges for you if you just let me detect around a little bit. Make sure the other thing you definitely do not do is you definitely do not use the word dig or hole. The best way to put it is, When they say, well, what do you do? What do you blah blah blah. You tell them I cut a plug, I flip the lid, I find what's in there, flip it back, you'll never even know I was here. And if it's a big enough yard and you use your shovel, you could also tell them too, like some of our shovels are really scary looking shovels. And you can tell them they're specifically designed by detectorists for what we do so that we cannot destroy anything. We cut a nice plug, flip it back, close it. If I just used a garden hoe, I'd rip it all up. So this shovel's designed to make a clean cut and I can flip it back and you'll never know I was there. Well, those businesses is probably easier for to do the phone call thing, but people's properties, I'd rather go to the door. I've done a few. I got one from the phone, but she's very old. Her husband just passed away, so I don't know how much longer she's going to be here. Um, and I got that from the phone, and she was actually really cute about it. Because she kind of knew me from delivering the mail. Not that I did hers that often, but and I was like, well, I would like to come and metal detect or whatever. And she was like, oh, I'm not interested in buying anything. Thank you very much. And I was like, no, 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 I'm not buying anything. I just want to come and I have a stick with a round thing at the end that makes beep beep noises over the metal that's underneath the ground that people dropped 150, 200 years ago. And then I just cut around it, take it out, close it back up, and you'll never know I was here. It's just a hobby I do, and I was wondering if you'd let me do it here. And she was like, "Oh, have at it then, and just keep to yourself." So that was the only the phone call one that worked for me. Well, that works too, Patty. But you got to be out in public. It's not about, believe it or not, I'm not a very outgoing person. None of you are strangers to me, so this is easy. But yeah, always the best time. A lot of people say, and I agree too. If they're out in the yard, it's easier to ask them then. They're not on guard as they would be when you come knocking at the door. I don't know what I missed from UPA Relic Under. I know I had it up there. Anyway, I've done the letter thing. I got no response. I posted on one of my historic pages, group pages, and for my area, and all I got response was people showing me the things they found. So I didn't get any permissions from posting on one of my county's historic group pages in Facebook. I just got people showing me what they found. Awesome, Marty. I gotta say, Mud Swat. It's not that the Nox 800 is finding things that your MXT and your AT Pro didn't find. It's you're swinging over things that you didn't swing over with the other two machines. I did do a video with both my AT Pro and my Nox in the same iron infested area, and with the one with the Nox, I know I found a flat button and something else, I think, and then with the AT Pro, I found this deeply, deeply mixed in with iron. So it wasn't one machine was better than the other in that respect. But I will say the Nox is definitely better on the beach than the AT Pro. The AT Pro becomes quite a chatty little thing. So yeah, just pick one out. Pick the one you don't want, the one you want the least out of. Say you have 3 properties you really want to go to. Pick the one you wouldn't be too hurt about not getting. This way, you get a little practice in too. Yeah, anybody could, but I'm just saying, with our digging shovels from Gravedigger or Excalibur or whomever, I have a White's Groundhog. They have the serrated edges on them. They can be really scary to people who don't know what they are. Yeah. Wow, that's nice, Patty. We should always, yeah. I learned that in the scouts and other things I've done to leave a place better than when you got there. Just strange people. Uh, yeah, usually dodologists, but this time of year they tend to be doing yard work. Let's see if I can get cut up here. Know your soil. Yes, some some areas are very mineralized. Some others not so much. Um, Here in New Jersey, we have clay and sand where I'm at, like the North Carolina sandy soil. And the woods tend to be really good sandy soil, but um, they usually have that layer of that thick, thin little root system going on top. A couple inches. But I guess we're gonna complete this night. I don't agree with that mud swap. Unless you got one from China that dings at everything. You got to remember your point on your coil, of detecting becomes very narrow the deeper you go. So it's very easy to, unless you're going half inch up each swing and slow, each swing just a half an inch, and then doing it the same way this way, you're pretty much going to miss stuff. That's why no place is ever hunted out, because I miss things. Everybody misses things, and it doesn't matter which machine I bring with me. I could bring the Knox twice and find the same things that I would have found if I brought the Knox the first day and the AT Pro the second day. Still not. We're gonna have to agree to disagree because, like I said, the AT Pro and the Knox have different high points, but I found the things I found because I swung a different way and in that spot with a different machine. Yeah, the Knox hates the power lines. I have to put it in single frequency. Oh, that's awesome, Ed. Hey, Great Lakes Night Charger. But that's what and I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying you're not I think we're both 50-50 on this. Um that's why you can never, I don't know. I've gone pretty deep with the AT Pro on a tiny item. I think the Knox only goes maybe an inch or two deeper. But to be honest, I ain't digging to China. So if I don't usually dig more than 8 or 10 inches, and both of them have found stuff at that depth. I'm not saying one's better than the other, and I won't say that, but I will say they each have their high points and their low points. But that's why no field, even 30 years of people detecting in them, is ever hunted out, because you cannot possibly cover every square millimeter of that field. And the deeper you go, the more narrow your point is. So it's very easy to miss stuff. And I found some actually really deep and great things with the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. So, hey, Relic Reaper. Yeah, I don't really dig. I try not to dig too deep. On average, I would say I dig about probably 6 to 8 inches. The D2 does go deep, but they all honestly go not. They're not too far off on each other on depth. It's just whether or not you're swinging over it. I've been hunting the same spot for 5 years, the same small area, and I'm still digging stuff out, no matter what machine I bring there. I have a Bounty Hunter Pioneer 505, but we'll close it out now. Like I said, I'm not saying you're wrong, Mud Sweat, but I'm not saying you're 100% right either. But from everything I've seen, I've taken both of my machines. I've taken 3 machines before, and it's just I didn't swing over it with the first one. Hey, two brothers. So we'll end this now because we went way over the normal hour and a half, and I will let you guys know. Very nice, Marty. There's no silver in my spot. It's all colonials. It's all right, two brothers. Don't worry about it. That's why there's a replay. I even said hi to the people that watch it later in the beginning, which I have not done. But thank you all for joining me tonight. And I will let you know if I'm able to stream next Wednesday night. If not, please go and visit Iron Antler Adventures at 7 p.m. EST. And I know there's somebody after me, but I'm tired now, so I can't remember. And all right, Dagala, just see you next time. So I will let you know. Otherwise, go visit Iron Antler Adventures and tell him I said hi. Like I said, he starts at 7 p.m. EST. You guys have a great weekend coming up. Um, if you get out digging, find something good. If you don't, just enjoy the weather, enjoy the day, enjoy the experience, and enjoy the fact that you woke up on this side of the earth. Thank you, Ed. Yeah, and if you want to, there's a little thumbs up somewhere down there. You can give that little beep. That'd be cool too. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to every Wednesday night. So until next time, have a great night. And now I don't know where my mouse is again. And think of things to talk about. Thank you, Sweet Digs. You rock. I will check you out right after this. So, all right. Good night, everybody. Peace.